going to explain to you exactly why we do what we do and how everything goes down. I'm going to show you how to grow your business. These are the things that work in today's markets. You're going to love what we did in here. We're going to go start making some money. Here's how you do it. Hey, what's up guys? John Cochran here, and today is System Saturday, the day that I bring you a system that I use in my business that you can rip off, duplicate using your own local business. Now, on today's System Saturday, what we're going to talk about is getting deals by saying thank you. This is a very different system, and I guarantee you, when you watch the end of this video, you will be like, wow, I see the light at the end of the tunnel on how I can get deals by just saying thank you. Very, very cool. So every real estate investor and realtor, everybody wants to have a business that is very profitable. It doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. Everybody wants a business that is organized. Everybody wants a business that's organized and does not have clutter inside of it. Everybody wants to have a steady flow of motivated sellers and entering into their deal pipeline every single week. Everybody wants to have all that stuff. Everybody wants motivated sellers that nobody can get their hands on. That's what everybody is out there looking for. That's what everybody wants. Everybody wants deals, and great deals. Everybody wants deals. This is if everybody had this, you'd have a great real estate business that virtually ran without you. Okay? But that's what everybody wants. But how do you get to that? How do you get to that? So in order to have every bit of that stuff, you have to have great follow-up. Not good follow-up, not okay follow-up. You have to have great follow-up when you're working with motivated sellers and when you're working with people into your real estate business. So let's just say that you talk on the phone to a motivated seller. So you're on the phone, maybe you went out with a relationship or whatnot, and you brought a lead into your system and you talk to a motivated seller right there over the phone. When you're talking to that motivated seller onto the phone, the only thing that you need to do onto that call is listen to that motivated seller, listen to their story, and build solid trust with them. That's really all you do, is you go and you listen to their story and you build solid trust with that motivated seller. So that's how you get them to do whatever you want and get properties under contract, especially in today's market. You listen to them and you build solid trust with them. That's it. Okay? That's all you do. So you're on the phone with them, you build solid trust with them, and then you get them to open up their story. It's not very hard to get them to open up their story, but you hear them talk about little Johnny. They tell you about little Johnny who just scored his first goal at a soccer game. They're telling you all of this stuff. They get very personal with you when you're talking with motivated sellers. So you hear that they talk about little Johnny scoring a goal. Or you hear that they said that my wife is down with the flu right now. So my wife's down with the flu right now. Or they just flat out say themselves that they just need to move on. They just need to move on. But at some point, they're going to say during that motivated seller call, they're going to tell you something about their personal life, something about their story they're going to tell you. And it's normally stuff like that. They'll ramble. They'll ramble a little bit and you listen to them. You just listen to them. You let them ramble and you're just going to build solid trust with them. That's what you do. Okay? So here is the thank you system. So you talk to a motivated seller, and what you do is you form a relationship and build trust. That's the biggest part. That is the biggest part, just like I've expressed to you, that's the biggest part of getting a deal. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to go and I want you to buy, whether you go to Walmart, Staples, Office Depot, I don't care where you go, but go buy a stack of thank you cards. Right now, go buy a stack of after this video. Buy a stack of thank you cards, okay? And then immediately after you talk with a seller, send them a thank you card. That's what you do. You send them a thank you card. Now, and what you're going to do is you're going to handwrite a simple note on this thank you card, okay? So just handwrite a simple note onto this thank you card. And remind the seller, remind the person that you were talking to what they told you in that phone call. Remind them. Okay? So what you might do is you might just write in there and talk a little bit and just say, hey, make sure that little Johnny sees this and congratulate him on the goal that he scored at his first soccer game. Something like that. Say that into the thank you card. Or, I hope your wife starts feeling better and gets over the flu soon. Hopefully she can knock that bug out so she can start feeling better. Okay? Or, Jim, I listened to your entire story the other day when I was onto the phone, and it hit me really hard because I went through the same exact thing. Whatever. okay? But send them a thank you card and hit on a couple things, actually just hit on one thing that they said when you were talking to them on the phone, and you will gain so much rapport with them, have great follow-up, that they can't help but to do business with you. Now, I'm just going to flat out be honest with you guys because that's the only way that I know how to be. Most people are too lazy to do that. To talk to a motivated seller and then have a stack of thank you cards right next to them, right while it's fresh into their head, you're writing down about little Johnny scoring that goal or whatever. Most people are too lazy to do that. That's just the truth. But the ones that do that, the ones that do that have a very profitable real estate business. The ones that do that have a steady flow of motivated sellers into their pipeline every single week. Most that do that have sellers right under their wing that won't even talk to another buyer but you. Everyone that does that have sellers that nobody can get their hands on. That is the absolute truth. So, guys, you have to go out there and do this. Do not be that person that is too lazy, because if you want to have a very profitable business, if you want to have a steady flow of motivated sellers, if you want to have sellers right underneath your wing at all times, and if you want to have sellers that they won't even talk to anybody else but you have to do this system. Say thank you, and it will give you deals. And the rapport that it builds. So guys, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you on the next System Saturday.